From missing files to mysterious witnesses, these facts reveal a far darker story than you were ever taught in school. President John F. Kennedy's assassination on November 22, 1963, was supposed to be an open and shut case. Lee Harvey Oswald, a lone gunman, 3 shots. But what if everything you learned was only part of the story? For decades, evidence has surfaced ignored, buried, or outright suppressed that paints a different, more disturbing picture. A story riddled with intelligence agency intrigue, conflicting autopsy reports, vanishing witnesses, and unanswered questions that echo across generations. These are 10 disturbing truths about JFK's death that changed America forever. And once you've seen them, you'll never look at history the same way again. When President Kennedy was gunned down in Dallas, it wasn't just a national tragedy, it was a turning point in American consciousness. The youngest U.S. president elected, full of promise and progressive vision, was gone in an instant. The nation mourned. The world was stunned. And from the very beginning, the details didn't add up. Let's dive into 10 facts, disturbing, documented, and deeply revealing that tell a much different story than the one we were taught. Number 1. Key JFK files remain classified, even 60 years later. Despite the 1992 JFK Records Act mandating the release of all related documents by 2017, thousands of pages remain redacted or unreleased. The government cites national security risks, but what could still be dangerous to reveal 6 decades later? Even recent administrations, including those of Donald Trump and Joe Biden, have delayed full disclosure. If Oswald truly acted alone, why the ongoing secrecy? The refusal to release everything only deepens public suspicion that powerful interests were involved, and that we've only seen the surface. Number 2. The House committee found evidence of a conspiracy, then it was ignored. In 1979, the House Select Committee on Assassinations concluded that Kennedy was probably assassinated as a result of a conspiracy. This marked a major reversal from the Warren Commission's lone gunman theory. Yet this conclusion didn't lead to criminal charges or reopen the investigation. It was quietly archived, overshadowed in the media, and never fully pursued. The idea that Congress acknowledged conspiracy and then moved on remains one of the strangest and most disturbing aspects of this story. Number 3. Dozens of eyewitnesses heard shots from the grassy knoll. More than 50 eyewitnesses reported hearing shots from the grassy knoll area, not the Texas School Book Depository where Oswald was allegedly positioned. Some even saw smoke or flashes. These weren't conspiracy theorists, they were police officers, journalists, and everyday citizens. Yet the Warren Commission largely dismissed their accounts. Later acoustic evidence supported the presence of a second shooter, but the narrative remained unchanged. Number 4. Lee Harvey Oswald's mysterious background raises red flags. Oswald defected to the Soviet Union during the height of the Cold War, then returned to the U.S. without issue, a bizarre outcome for a supposed traitor. He was surveilled by multiple intelligence agencies, had connections with pro- and anti-Castro groups, and even had a personal contact with a known CIA-linked figure, George W. Bush. Many researchers believe Oswald was being manipulated, set up, or used as an unwitting pawn. The complexity of his background defies the simplicity of the lone wolf narrative. Number 5. The magic bullet theory defies logic and physics. The Warren Commission's conclusion depended heavily on the single bullet theory, that one bullet passed through Kennedy and Governor John Connally, causing 7 wounds and emerging nearly intact. Ballistics experts have challenged the physics of this claim for decades. The bullet's pristine condition and the trajectory required to make the theory work simply don't align with the autopsy evidence or eyewitness accounts. Many see it as legal fiction designed to support a predetermined conclusion. Number 6. JFK's autopsy was mishandled and contradictory. Kennedy's autopsy was conducted under suspicious circumstances. The president's body was illegally removed from Texas jurisdiction. The autopsy team lacked proper forensic expertise. Critical photographs went missing. X-rays and notes were destroyed. Doctors at Parkland Hospital in Dallas described a massive exit wound in the back of Kennedy's head, implying a frontal shot. But the official autopsy placed the exit wound at the front. The contradictions have never been fully explained, and some medical professionals who spoke out faced professional retaliation. Number 7. Jack Ruby's murder of Oswald silenced the only suspect. Just 2 days after the assassination, Oswald was shot and killed on live television by Jack Ruby, a nightclub owner with known ties to organized crime. Ruby claimed he did it out of grief, but later made cryptic comments about powerful forces behind the scenes. Ruby told the Warren Commission that there was more to the story, but refused to say more unless moved to Washington for protection. He died of cancer in 1967 before he could testify further. His motive and the timing of Oswald's death remain chillingly suspicious. Number 8. Mysterious witness deaths followed the assassination. Over the years, dozens of people connected to the JFK case died under unusual or violent circumstances. While some of this could be coincidence, the pattern has raised serious concerns. From key witnesses to journalists, some deaths were ruled suicides, others accidents, but in many cases the timing was eerie. The fear of speaking out became very real. Whether these were targeted eliminations or not, the chilling effect was undeniable. Number 9. Operation Northwoods proved the government considered shocking deception. In 1962, the Joint Chiefs of Staff proposed Operation Northwoods, a plan to stage fake terror attacks, hijackings, and even civilian deaths to justify a war with Cuba. The plan was declassified decades later and shows just how far some in government were willing to go. President Kennedy rejected the proposal outright, but the existence of Northwoods proves that deception at the highest levels was not only possible, it was documented. For many, this changes the context in which JFK's death is viewed. Number 10. JFK's opposition to the military-industrial complex made him a target. In the months leading up to his death, Kennedy clashed with the CIA, the Pentagon, and military contractors. He was pushing to withdraw from Vietnam. He resisted plans for full-scale invasion of Cuba, and he famously said he would splinter the CIA into 1,000 pieces. This put him in direct conflict with powerful and entrenched interests. Some researchers believe his assassination was a coup in all but name, removing a president who had become inconvenient to the establishment. Whether you believe that or not, JFK's death marked the beginning of a much more aggressive, unchecked era of U.S. foreign policy. JFK's assassination was more than the death of a president. It was a turning point that shattered American innocence, raised unprecedented doubt in government institutions, and opened the door to a culture of secrecy and skepticism that still haunts the nation today. Whether you believe the assassination was carried out by a lone gunman or orchestrated by forces within the shadows of power, the facts we've explored today prove one thing beyond doubt: we haven't been told the whole truth. And the longer we wait, the harder it becomes to uncover what really happened that day in Dallas. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the secrets history tried to bury. Thanks for watching, and remember, questioning the past isn't conspiracy, it's responsibility.